Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nani Bonani. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. A new day has come, eh? Let's see. Good morning, Ruru. Good morning, Nozipo. Good morning, Dombi. Good morning, Mando. Let's see who else is here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, is the music too loud? Okay, you see the things I'm trying to do here. Hey, Sharon. Thank you for the love. You see the things I'm trying here. I'm embarrassing myself, Ruru. Guys, today I am coming live from heaven. Look at the light over me. I'm in the house of light this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. Welcome back to yet another day to rise again. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Letless. Then I thought Ururu said the music is blocking my voice. Hi guys. Good morning, Neo. Good morning, Neoza. Welcome back to another week. I hope everybody's good. The light is just so much and I can't undo it, unfortunately. It's even killing my eyes. I hope everyone is well. How was the long weekend? Besides being long, I think it was long. Too much rest is not good. Betsy, good morning. How was the long weekend, guys? Or how was the weekend, the big one, the big weekend? How was that? How was your weekend? It was too much working, ne? I feel the same. I feel the same. Oh, thank you for the love. Thank you so much, Ruru Girl. There she goes with the roses. She comes in fast and furious. Sanbonan. Mom Lorraine, good morning. Good morning. Today I'm going to give you a call, Mom Lorraine. I'm gonna give you a call. I'll give you a call today. Sane, good morning. Good morning. Mposa, good morning. Madiga. Oh man, the whole weekend you were on duty. Maybe it was safer. Yeah, but the girl deserves some time out, isn't it? Oh man. Guys, thank you so much and welcome to yet another week. It's a 4-day week. There's so much to do. Guys, something beautiful happened was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Good morning. So I was going to take my time. There's a question there from Ruru. Coach, I have a question. Did you mention on the live last week that someone does smoothies? Not exactly. I don't remember really. I don't remember, Gashes. I might have, but I can't connect to that conversation though. Oh, Letlis, thank you so much. My mom is still alive. Let's put it like that. She's still alive. She's still with us. Yeah, we were with her over the weekend. Yeah, spent a bit of time now, yeah, and having conversations. She's reviving. She's reviving. It's just a very challenging time, but she's still with us. She's still with us. Thank you so much for asking. Right. So let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, yeah, please ask Palisa, she might know. Now Linda, usefikile manje uLinda. Ungena ngembali. Guys, can't we make a rule that when you come in here today every day, you just come in with roses. Just pave the way with roses. Come on. Look at what Linda is doing there. Linda, Ruru Girl, and hey guys, come on. Debza, good morning, good morning. And she says there, what's your topic for the day? Okay, I'll tell you. So our topic for the 90 days, not just for today, is hashtag relaunching me, relaunching your life. But there are certain things that we are going to talk about as subheadings under the topic of hashtag relaunching me. Right, so welcome, Debza. It's good to have you here. Oh yes, you're right, Wena Letlis. I think it was Sis Bongeka Bongiwe. Yes, she's the one who's doing a smoothies. Yes. Yeah, mom is coming all right, guys. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your support. Untokozo Magubano morning coach. Ninjani niyaphila nonke ekhaya. Ibinjani long weekend. Hey, ibi longo. But it does good. Enkosi kakhulu Ntokozo ngokubuza Magubane. Yeah, so we are on day number 26. We are grinding, we are working hard. But guys, I wanted to share this lovely experience I had. We have started, Debza. We have started on the 1st of September until 30th November. We are on a high focus, high discipline, high performance mindset to hashtag relaunching our lives. So what is it about Debza that you want to relaunch, that you want to change? And I think today's conversation is going to support you on that. But let me share this experience quickly, guys, before we get into the heart of the conversation. I have some notes that I want to share with you. So on yesterday, man, you know that I'm in fasting, right? I'm in fasting for 80 days, fasting for you guys, for myself, and everybody. But at the heart of it is you guys who are in the Rise Again squad. And it hasn't been easy. I have so many, as I was saying yesterday with me, I was even saying to myself, yo, mwele, bengiyapi. Yindle engiyenzayo kodwa ngaze yazi ngayisukela inyoka isemgodini. I have so many challenges, but we are overcomers. So yesterday when I was going to pray around 10 a.m. in the morning, I was going to pray for you guys. So Usizwe, my son, the last born, he's now 7. Mbali ungahleki ziyabuya. Right? I hear you, Temza. But we'll talk about that. I want to share this thing, Nani, guys. Good morning, Vui. Welcome back to day number 2. So, I'm going to pray. Hey, Mr. Ricky. Good morning, Rekoba. Guys, let me focus. So, I went to pray. So, before I went to pray, Usizwe, my small one, is bugging me. Daddy, please go with me. I want to buy sweets and please take me to the shop. I'm like, okay, we'll go. He keeps on pulling me, and I'm like, okay, Caesar, wait, I'm gonna go with you, I promise. And then he says, okay, cool. Then I go into the room, I close the door, then I kneel down by my bed, then I am praying. I'm praying for you guys, okay? I am praying, and Caesar is such a neck. Caesar is a problem. Caesar comes in when I'm in a meeting and I'm speaking, or I'm in a session, I'm speaking. When he wants what he wants, there's no meeting for him. He will stand here in front of me until I give him. Some of my recorded sessions, Sizwe is in the background. Right? So while I'm praying there, I'm praying, I can hear the door open. In my mind, I'm like, oh, Sizwe. But Sizwe, he's 7 now. Right? So I go, then in my mind, I'm like, yo, but I stay focused. I pray, I'm praying. So I'm not those. Okay, let me not say those. When I pray, I don't make short prayers mostly. I like to spend quality time. Even when I'm talking to someone, I don't like this. I've been bullied Sanjay, bye. I love, quality time. So I spend that time praying and praying. Usizo, he opens the door, he comes in, right? He comes in, he closes the door. Then I can hear the hashing around me. And I'm like, I'm not going to stop, let me pray. Then suddenly there's silence. And I thought maybe he went out. Then I'm praying. When I said amen, Usizwe is in the same position of prayer like I am. He's kneeling on the other side of the bed. He's also like this. I was just like, what's this? It was so unlike him. It just warmed my heart in a beautiful way, and I just wondered, Uti, what was this? Uziza is you can't tame that boy. You just can't. And I found him kneeling down on the other side of the bed with his head bowed like me. And I was like, oh God, what's this? And I said, well, yeah. And I said, okay, let's go, boy. And then we went to the shop. We bought sweets, but that thing just stuck with me, So it was a beautiful experience. And I think it also connects to the conversation we had last week about us making sure that our children must witness positive things from us. And I didn't know that he's going to come into the room while I'm praying and be there with me. That was not the intention. But him doing that just moved me, in a different way, and he told me something, So, yesterday I prayed for over 30 minutes. Wow! Tina Yakula. I love that. That's a sign of spiritual growth and stamina. I love it. Awesome. Keep it going, my dear. Keep it going. Right. So, guys, we are on day number 26 of our 90 days to hashtag relaunching our lives, right? And I know, Guti, for many of us, this is something new. You've never been pulled into such a challenge where you need to be focusing on yourself and being intentional about working on certain areas of your life which you feel the need to say, I need to see change here. I need to see transformation. I just can't continue being the same. So I was looking at some things, Izolo and earlier. So, guys, I'm constantly on learning mode. Right? So and I just want to share with you a few pointers, and you will love the last one. So what could cause someone to say, I want to relaunch my life? Why did I say, when we went on the conference on the 26th of August, why did I come with this concept around relaunching our lives, right? And I think it's something that maybe many of you who joined the challenge or who took up the challenge, it's the reason. This is what I'm going to share with you, is the reason you also felt the need to connect and say, I'm jumping in, I'm going to do this. Good morning, Bernice. Right? I'm going to do this challenge for the next 90 days. I want to transform myself. I want to see something different. Right? So, and part of my notes, the first point there talks about reflecting on your past experiences. Or we can even say looking back at your life and realize, Guti, or rather when you observe, you look at your life as a whole, it may not even be your life as a whole, but this year as a whole. When you look at it, What kind of sentiments do you have? It says, before starting a new chapter in your life, reflect on your past, use previous experiences as a learning opportunity, assessing what went wrong and how you can improve, and accepting your past and forgiving yourself. I keep on telling this to you. Forgiving yourself for the mistakes you've made in your old life gives you a foundation to starting over, right? Taking time to reflect also helps you to gain a new perspective. And guys, you will notice I keep on telling you into one the whole year. But now, when you reflect, it is very, very important. Remember, there was a full session that I had about reflecting on your life and yourself, right? So your past experiences must be your informant. Your past experiences must be your informer. Hey, look what is happening. Look where you are. Look at the kind of choices and the kind of decisions you've been making. So when you take that time to look back, not with the mindset of putting yourself down, but you say, I want to pull myself up, but I therefore need to look at how did I get down? How did I find myself or put myself in this situation? So you look back for that particular reason to say, let me find something. And a lot of people are battling with self-forgiveness. Simply put, a lot of people are battling with guilt. They are battling with guilt from the wrong mistakes, the wrong choices, or the mistakes they've made and the wrong choices they've done in their lives. And today you look at your life, you're born with, you know what? I made a mess. I messed up. Some people live with the guilt of being unfaithful in their marriages, and today in Pilimile. Some people are living with the guilt and the regret for not pursuing your education when you had the opportunity. Others, you had opportunity to get married to someone when you became, I know my rights, I know myself, it's not my time. And today you look back like, oh my goodness, I should have, I could have, I would have. But if you are going to be in the drive to relaunch your life, you need to make peace. Make peace with your past. Make peace with whatever didn't go right the way that you want. Some people today, you are regretting why you agreed to get married. You are guilty. You find as blame. Why did I even agree to this? Why did I even agree to this? But it is what it is. Some things are unchangeable, but we need to change ourselves. We need to change our mindset and our position in the entire picture so that we can be able to craft a new direction to where we want to go and the future we want to experience. So that is number one. Reflect on your past experiences. Remember, I always say to you, your past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. A lot of people are residing in their past. They struggle to move forward even when they are in a place of opportunity. They can't show up and give the fullness or the best of themselves because they still judge themselves based on the past. You're judging yourself based on your past. So you can't relaunch and create something new because you are still there. So your past is a place of reference. That's why we are saying to you, reflect, refer to your past, but don't reside there. We are moving forward, okay? So that's number one. Number two, practice mindfulness. Guys, this is important. Practice mindfulness. I hope someone is making notes. Practice. How do you not judge yourself? By, like we are saying, by acknowledging, remember, ukuthi ngesizulu kuthiwa inhlambi ifele emanzini liqhoshwa libhekile. So which means that number one, Neo, you are human, and it is human to err, right? Sometimes even where you feel like I knew better, but sometimes we know better and we just don't do better. You understand? So you don't judge yourself. Understand, this is my life journey. And Mamela, listen to this. Failure is not the opposite of success. Are you with me? Failure is part of the journey to success. I've never come across someone who has been successful throughout. Failure is part of the journey to success. It's not opposite to success. It's not the opposite of success. So when you have failed, when you have wrong, it is, in coaching we say failure is feedback. There's nothing like failure. Failure is only feedback. It is telling you something. What is it telling you? the mistakes that you've made, the wrong decisions that you went into, what are they telling you today when you look at where you are and how you are feeling? What is it telling you? But you hold the power and the responsibility to make a decision to say, I am moving away from this. I choose to be my supporter. I said to you the other time, to everyone, make sure that against everything that is happening, you are always by your own side. Because there's many things that will stand against you. But you must make sure that you are on your side. Love yourself enough to forgive yourself. You are human. You are not God. You are human. So you make mistakes, I make mistakes, but we choose to learn from our mistakes and grow from them. And commit to say, never and never again. Okay, so I hope you got that. Number 2, I was saying to you, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a restorative meditation practice that helps you live in the present moment while you improve overall wellness. Nizwil? Mindfulness is a restorative meditation practice that helps you live in the present moment while you are improving overall wellness. So it's like being in a state of full consciousness. Where am I right now? What is happening now? Be mindful of that and don't overlook certain things. Live in the present. As much as you are inspired by the future, but you live in the present, building your future. Right? You look at what is happening now. Let me focus on this. Like when I was talking about the 80 days fasting, it's tough. But I'm not looking on the 80th day. I'm looking on day 15 for me. I'm looking at this day. I'm being mindful of how I show up in this day for my fasting. I'm not thinking about day 80. It's going to paralyze me. It's too much. I have the end in mind, but I'm willing to take small steps, one step at a time. So practice that mindfulness. Ungas confusing it as being focus on where you are right now and what is happening and what you need to do, and do that. If today I need to do 50 sit-ups, I'm going to do 50 sit-ups today. I'm not thinking about, this whole week, this whole week, walk up and down. This whole week, I must be drinking water. No. Focus on what is happening now. Be mindful. Practice mindfulness. Meditate. Set your mind on that one particular thing that you are on. Okay? And what Debsa says, I think it's also important to take time enough to find yourself again. Yes, that is why we want you to be in the state of relaunch. Relaunch, and mindfulness will help you with finding yourself. Number 3, identify your goals. Having a clear set of goals and values will help you identify the changes you need to make your life more fulfilling. An unfulfilled life is not worth living, guys. But to see me, just find myself at the right life. Thank God. Lovely, say, welcome, wait. Welcome. Right? So, Oti, how do you know that you are ready to move on with your life with God's guidance? This is an important question. And you also need to know, Guti, sometimes, I always say, the time will not always be right, but you must make the time right. This is the decision that you need to make to say, Manje, after all that I have been through and what I want to experience, I am going to now make the decision. Because sometimes, guys, we linger too long around how we feel. Your heart is the most deceptive thing that lives in you. Your heart is the most deceptive thing. So don't always, I know people say, trust your heart, follow your heart. Don't. Use your mind. Gebruik jou gedachte. Is it gedachte? Ne? Use your mind. Think. Ask yourself honest questions. Am I happy here? Do I still want to be here? Honestly. You make those internal conversations and ask yourself important questions. And then you pray. You pray and then you take the leap of faith. Because as God will not do for you. There are things that are in your control and there are things that are in God's control. And those are the things you don't have control over. You hand over to God. I always talk about the 3-step process that you step back, kneel down, hand over to God in prayer. Right? So identify your goals. Mele wazi ukuthi ufunani empilweni. And that is a big challenge for a lot of people. I don't know what I want. I'm not sure what I should be doing. You must make time. Take a pen, write down all of these 100 things that are coming into your mind, and then you can use a process of elimination in the order of importance. What's important, what's urgent, and all of those kind of things. Look at those things, and then you can make your decision. But you know what? These are the things I'm going to choose to focus on because of their level of importance and what it means to me and how it's going to change my life, or what value it's going to create for me and my family, etc. Yeah, so identify your goals. Very important. That's number 3. Number 4, mamela. Determine, right? Abanye bathi determine. English yet. Determine what's working, right? And what needs to change. You'll remember I positioned this differently the other time. I said to you, you must ask yourself, Guti, what do I need to start doing? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to continue doing? Right? So these can be subtopics under determining what's working and what needs to change. Right? And on my notes it says there, as you work towards your goals, establish time during your day to reflect on what is working and what needs improvement. Adapting when a new routine falters prevents you from feeling stuck again. Rather than viewing missteps as failures, consider them as integral parts of learning. Repeat. Malanga English Polish Okay, so what's working and what needs to change? What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to start doing? And what do you need to continue doing? That mindset is going to help you to start aligning yourself, your time, and your energy. Right now, Mina, in my space, I've had so many challenges this year. I have so many challenges this year that to an extent on certain things I've been disengaged, and certain things I have not been showing up as I should because of this immense pressure. Right? So much, guys, if I can tell you, ningabalega. And I'm thinking now, we are now going to the new year. I'm already thinking about the new year. What needs to change? What do I need to improve? What has been working for me this year? What has not been working? What do I need to start, altering and making sure that this thing is in order? Because if I don't, it's messing up my reputation. It's messing up my reputation on different areas of my life. As a husband to my beautiful Punju, as a father to my 3 children, as a leader, as all of these things. In my career, there's so much that needs to be done. But if I don't make the time to be mindful, to identify these goals and acknowledge what's working, what's not working, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win. I'm going to be good, but good for nothing. Yeah, so that is number 3. Number 4, we spoke about acknowledging or realizing what some things are working and some things are just not working. And you must be honest about it. Some of us, you are just there in a thing that it's not working anymore, but you're just not willing to be honest and say it's not working anymore, unfortunately. And I'm not talking about your relationship as is. Some of us, what's not working is this mindset that you have about complaining all the time, looking down at yourself, discouraging yourself, saying negative things about yourself, shouting at your children, disrespecting your spouse, your partner, because they don't have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. It's not working. It's not helping you. Remember, when we talk about goals, there's a question that says, in the activities that you are busy with daily, are these activities taking you closer and closer to your goal, or are they moving you farther and farther and farther away? Are you Father Loga Baba? Are you with me? So it's important to have that mindset to say, is this thing working or not? What do I need to change? And many times, guys, Tina, we're looking at the external things that needs to change, while the real change is internal, must happen internally, in your heart set, in your mindset, in your soul set, in the words of Robin Sharma. Are we following so far? Are we good? I believe in renewing my mind by focusing on aligning my goals with what I want. Lovely. Hi, Joy. Good morning. Ururu said, I knew working alone whiny work, so I joined the gym, or want work, so I joined the gym with my accountability partners to focus. Yes, I got you there. Such a British way, say father away. All right, let's see. The 5 a.m. club. Yes. I haven't read the book, but I've heard some thoughts from the great Robin Sharma. Good morning, classy. Okay, and then number 5, guys. This is important, right? This is important. Good morning, Edith. Try something new. Try something new. Guys, please do not be afraid. The things you fear do not exist. You are creating them in your mind. I keep saying, you tell yourself a scary story in such a way that you believe it and it paralyzes you. But you are the one who's been telling yourself that story. So the things you fear do not exist. Try something new. This idea that you've been having and you're like, should I, shouldn't I, what if, go for it. It came to you because you have what it takes to make it happen. You have what it takes to make it happen. So believe a little bit more in yourself and try it out. Okay? According to my further notes, it says, another way to rebuild your life is to step out of your comfort zone. In the comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. New experiences stimulate your brain activity, promoting creativity and motivation, right? So trying a new activity helps you to find a renewed sense of purpose and passion, and you may make new friends too. Look at Ruru now, she's working with the squad there. They are going to the gym together, holding each other accountable, So you must be willing to try something new. Good morning, Mam Theo. Good morning, Joy, and good morning to the diva herself. Divine Diva Homoza, good morning. Right? So how can you fear something you never try? Yeah, so and that's the thing. That's the thing. We tell ourselves, we continually entertain the possibility of failing more than entertaining the possibility to succeed. You've heard me say this before, guys. Instead of thinking about, what if I fail? Why don't you think about, what if I succeed? What if I make it? What if they call me? What if this thing really works? Because some of you, the fear you have is not just the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of success. Some of you fear success. You do. You're afraid of being successful. Abanye, you don't even want to be rich. I just one day, if I can afford, my my bond, if I can afford to pay school fees for my kids and not lack anything, I ain't right. Way. You must have, the scripture that says the Lord will bless you abundantly. So you must have that mind of abundance. You are more than what you have become. You can still achieve and attain more in life than what you have now. You can still look, I need an accountability partner for weight loss. Ladies, who is up for it? There we go, guys. There we go, ladies. Right? So you can lose more weight than you have. It's possible, guys. Anything is possible if you can set your mind to it. So on this journey of relaunching your life, guys, it's not a child's play. It requires a whole lot of, that's why I was saying earlier, high levels of discipline, high levels of focus, and really high performance. Pushing yourself to the limit. Because the limits that you have today are the ones you have set in your mind. You set to yourself, I can't. It is you who's setting that limitation. No one has said it to you. But you are the one entertaining that conversation, and already your mindset and your entire being is adjusting to the mindset that you're holding. Imagine these guys who are, skydivers, who are jumping out of excuse me, who are jumping out of an aeroplane at the highest, I don't know, height, I don't know what they call it. Because in their mind, they told themselves, I am going to do it and I can do it and I will do it. Exhilarating as it is and all of these things that I'm feeling, but I'm going for it. And they go. One of the things I want to do and try is bungee jumping. I can't wait. It's in the other time, one of the things I did, I went to, when was it? I think it was late in 2009. I went to a snake expo. Guys, I held a snake on my shoulders. Ibanda ninyoga. Yes, when someone says you're a snake, that's not a nice thing. Snake is cruel. I had was it a python? I think it was a python. Heavy, cold. That thing. But I overcame my fear. The next thing that I want to face with my entire being is a mouse. I want to hold a rat in my hand. That thing. I'd rather hold a snake than a rat. That thing. Right? So I want to do bungee jumping, starting with not the way too high one. Start there, and then from there go to the next. That's bucket list on my bucket list. Hey, spider, ne? So, I mouse, rat. But you see, when you have a family, right? You must overcome certain things. There I was. I don't know lekundwan leli belingenwe yini la vele endlini some years ago. Oh my goodness. My wife is jumping, she's afraid of this mouse. My kids are screaming afraid of this mouse. And in my mind I'm like, yo mudimu wakantuse. Oh my goodness. And now they're calling me, baby, please take it out. We want to sleep with this thing in the house. Hey, bro, on a chance, keep a land. I had to face my fear and look for this mouse with a scream inside of me. Oh, my season goes. I had to be the Incredible Hulk and look for this thing. As if I'm shouting at it, but I'm actually screaming for myself, But the snake, right? So yeah, face your fears, try something, try something new. Don't be afraid. The things you fear don't exist. You are creating that conversation in your mind and you are talking yourself out of it, right? So don't do that to yourself. Magundan. Right, so that was number 5, trying something new. And number 6, very, very important also, recognize your progress, right? Recognize your progress as you embark on a new journey. Acknowledge your progress. Celebrating your accomplishments builds self-esteem and encourages you to continue making positive changes. And this is the reason why we are also on our year-end function, we are going to be issuing out certificates of achievement for people who know that they have done well. And I don't want you to downplay your success. You know how much you've been working. You know the sacrifices you've been making in order to make sure that you relaunch your life, you change your situation. So we are asking you, Guti, recognize that, we are sebenza. You are doing a good job. You have extended your house. You have, I don't know what it is that you're working on, but you know that you are doing well, right? You've committed yourself to it, and when you look at where you are now, with this year really upushile. 90 days, it's also coming in to fuel you further, to boost and encourage you further, and you're on the right track, right? So, and we've been saying to you, please send us an email about your success story with this year. What have you been working on? What were the challenges, and where are you now? Yeah, so by the 15th of November, I want to have received all of your of your motivations, if we can call it that. And we are going to be putting certificates in different categories. And when we meet for our year-end function, we are going to be issuing out certificates of achievement to you guys. And you are going to be the first people to actually receive a Rise Again certificate of achievement. Mamelan, Izol, I was inspired. This thing that we are doing, it is going to be a national thing. It is going to be a big thing. I prophesy to myself. We are going to get to a point where we have even sponsors from big brands who are going to support this Rise Again Achievers Awards. That's what we are going to call it. Yeah, but so you must have a vision. You must have a vision. Lento yenza manje, you must allow yourself to see way further than what it is right now. Ibane vision. I see this becoming a very powerful thing that will be spoken about all over. We are going to have brands coming in to support us, and to, we are going to bring influential people who are going to be part of what we are doing. Listen to me. Ibane vision. Allow your mind to see. See with your mind's eye. Don't be limited to what is happening now. Don't be limited to what is happening now. So I want to encourage you, please push yourself, work hard, and we are going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, Rise Again is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Joy says, Maya Angelou once said, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Definitely, that is it. That is it. That is it. So that is the direction we are taking. So recognize your progress. So I need you to please send me your success stories for this year. With what have you been busy with and what have you done? And we are going to be celebrating you and giving you a certificate of achievement. The first Rise Again certificates of achievement, which will be issued on different categories. So year-end function, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Okay, and then, hey, Hopes, good morning, good morning. All right, and then number 7. Number 7. Number 7, Mamela. Reach out to a life coach. As wellness people, life coaches, teaches improvement techniques. I hope I have been. A life coach can help you to curb your procrastination. You're a procrastinator, you. Start a new job, improve relationships with family members and friends, develop exercise routines that jumpstart a better life. If you're struggling to start over, consider making or asking for professional help. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Right? So at the heart of it, the last word, in terms of what we are driving on today, is that you do all of these things because you are worth it. And I keep telling you that your life is worth fighting for. Your health is worth fighting for, right? Your family, your financial life, your career. I don't know what's important to you, but whatever it is worth fighting for. And I want to encourage you to take your life very, very seriously. And a big question that we asked, I think it was last week, Uguti, as we are in these 90 days where we talk about #relaunching me, are you doing enough? Are you doing enough? Are you doing what you are supposed to be doing? Or are you hiding behind valid reasons and explanations? Remember, I keep on telling you, valid reasons are only valid enough to keep you stuck where you are. You are worth it. You're worth fighting for. If nobody, we have a lot of people who say, Lomuntu does not even stand up for me. They don't do this for me. This is the time for you to stand up for yourself and do things for yourself. This is your life. It was given to you. Even if you can be married with a spouse that you are living life with, at the end of the day, your life was given to you. That's why Mina, with my wife, my lovely Punju, I don't dictate in her life. She must do her life. She wants to study, she must go to study. If she wants to travel, she must she must travel. Whatever that she wants to do with her life, it is in her hands. I don't want her to find meaning after I'm dead and start exploring life as a coping mechanism. No. Many people today are starting to find themselves after a divorce, after a terrible... Why? Why must you wait for the worst thing to wake you up? Wake yourself up now and take charge of your life. For the past 10 years, I'm going back to school, I'm starting a business, I'm registering this. Even now, you live in your mouth. You live in your mouth. Come out. Spit yourself out and be on the ground and do the work. You've never heard that before. Right? You are living in your mouth. I wish. No. Spit yourself out to the ground and doing the work. And start doing the work. You're Lizzie, I'm the lucky one. You don't know. This weekend I was busy with assignments and things, and she said to me, baby, you know what? I'm gonna be seriously your PA, like never before. Give me these things. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do when, and I said, take over my life, please. I'm dying. Right? So you need to really take your life seriously. Organize yourself, create systems and structures around yourself so that your life can be manageable. You know, I'm learning a lot of things recently. I speak to my wife, she's on my case, she's showing me 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking to this person, they are showing me, I'm like, hey, life is talking to me. I better wake up and drink the coffee. I don't want to smell it. I want to drink the coffee so I can be wakker, you know? And as I do that, there's progress, there's traction. Yeah, well, so I hope that today's conversation has been enlightening to you and that it has helped you to an extent. There's a comment here by Osharan. She says, it takes deep emotional turn to understand your worth with all your past childhood traumas. That is so true. That's why your level of intentionality about change and transformation must be high. And your willingness to be vulnerable and ask for help must be high. It must be high. Yeah, but so I really urge you guys, let's work, let's take this thing very, very seriously. And can I please urge you, don't get used to me. Don't get used to these sessions. These sessions are life-changing. You're more than what you've become. But it's more than what I'm saying. It is more than what I'm saying. For those who have grasped it, they are experiencing a beautiful thing within themselves. So I want to urge you also to take charge and understand and know that you are more than what you have become. You are not your past. Your past is a place of reference, a reality that you cannot delete, but you can learn from it. But don't let it paralyze you and keep you in that dark space. Even though you could be hurting and you have real traumas and real triggers, listen to me, you can get over that. Get help and start taking ownership and saying, now I want to experience peace. Now I want to experience joy. Now I want to transform myself and be a different kind of me. I am relaunching myself and I will work on me. I will commit myself. I will take myself seriously. I will not entertain anything and anyone who adds no value to me. All I want is something and someone and anything that is going to help me build who I want to become. Because I know I am more. I am more. I am more than that. Uthi ulizi, uthe omunye ubhuti ekseni, yekela ukuthi someday I'll do this and that. Rather say today is day one off. There we go. There we go. I love it, Lizzie, the way you said it. Umpe a high five, loyal put. That is what it is. It starts today. There is no right time. Make the time right. Make the time right. And amaze yourself because you have what it takes. You want to change your life. You want to stop drinking. You can. You just need to want it badly enough and just align yourself. One of the things that once helped me about stopping to drink, I said to myself, you're not drinking anymore. Myself, you're not smoking anymore. You're not a smoker. So even when I was amongst people, I even stopped running away from people who were smoking and drinking, because when I was with them, I was like, no, unpose me. There was no resistance or temptation. I don't drink. That's it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Just like that of it. Unpose. Not unsuppose. Unpose. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I just chose to free myself and let myself be authentic and not put myself under pressure. And I just released myself like that. And I committed myself to a new journey. Even though I could feel the temptations on certain days, but I said, Angiphuzi mina. That's so strange to me. You're talking about the old dead me. This new me, I ain't smoking, bro. I ain't drinking. Right? So that is the journey that we are in. Hashtag relaunching me. We are on day number 26 of 90, working towards relaunching and changing our lives. Guys, please go onto my bio. On the link there, we have the ticket host website where you can go in to purchase your ticket so that we can arrange and meet at the year-end function in December on the 2nd. Yabo. So no pressure. Unpause mfethu. Danke Sydney. Hayi bafethu mina ngishapa ngisashayi. Angishayi. Kanjani? Angishayi nje, angishayi. Ngifakile ikholi. Ngibhayile sparkling water, ngibhayile appetizer. Otherwise ngimnandi. Right? So I hope this morning session has been valuable to you. I look forward to another one tomorrow morning at 7 until almost 8. My time is up. I want to thank you for yours. This is your day, and I'm saying to you, rise again. Hashtag relaunching me. Bye-bye. Wait, let me see if I miss some comments here. Sorry. Ubunguti, there are certain things I used to say I will do at retirement. There's no retirement. No retirement. I'm learning and growing daily. Thank you for starting this group. It's changing lives. Nkosika cool. I'm happy that you are growing. All right. Ulidi Uti, absolutely build your own life. Nobody will change. Only it's you. Lovely. All right, guys. Let me love you and leave you. We'll chat tomorrow. You have my WhatsApp number on my bio. Gugu, wongena late. We are lot. Okay. So you have my WhatsApp number on my bio. If you need to talk to me, send me a message. I'll make time later in the day to connect with you, as I need to be on focus mode and do my work. All right. Okay, so it is day number 16 for me in my fasting for you. As Lueni, guys, as pushing. Don't find yourself idle and not doing the work that you need to do. All right. Papa yin ngathi akuhambi why ngathi nikhona into eningibambe ngayo akuhambeki namhlanje yini. Oh usuterhweni nawo ncese ayitohoza sis tohoza dade. Papa yin, guys, have a great day. Yes we angeke wena Miss J funa ukundikhisa ekseni. Papa yin, guys, have a great day.